You ever hear of a place where ships vanish without a trace? Where planes disappear from the sky and no one knows why? Some call it cursed. Others say it's a doorway to another dimension. My name is Echo, and tonight on Echo Dark, we set sail into one of the world's most terrifying mysteries, the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a region in the western North Atlantic Ocean. It stretches between 3 points: Miami, Florida, Bermuda, and San Juan, Puerto Rico. This region has become infamous for the mysterious disappearances of ships, airplanes, and the people on board. The stories go back decades, and each one leaves behind more questions than answers. In 1950, a journalist named Edward Van Winkle Jones wrote about unusual vanishings in the area. But it was Vincent Gaddis who truly ignited global curiosity. In 1964, he used the term Bermuda Triangle for the first time in a magazine article. The story that shook the world came in 1945. Flight 19. 5 Navy bombers on a routine training mission vanished. Not a single trace was found. Even more chilling, the rescue plane sent to find them also disappeared. The pilot's last words? "We don't know where we are. Everything looks strange." That single incident became the foundation of a legend. Since then, the Bermuda Triangle has been the center of wild theories and dark speculation. Some say it's the work of aliens, abducting aircraft and ships for study. Others believe the lost city of Atlantis lies beneath the ocean floor, its ancient energy interfering with technology. Some claim to have passed through time warps, experiencing lost hours or being transported miles without explanation. Others speak of invisible portals, cloud tunnels that swallow planes whole. There are even whispers of secret government experiments, electromagnetic weapons, underwater bases, or powerful sonar systems. Each theory stranger than the last. But for some, these stories are easier to accept than the silence left behind by the disappearances. Science, however, offers explanations grounded in reality. One theory involves methane gas trapped under the ocean floor. When it erupts, it creates massive bubbles that reduce water density, enough to sink ships in seconds. Then, there are rogue waves, towering, unexpected walls of water. They can rise over 100 feet and strike with deadly force. The area also has strange magnetic variations. In rare zones, magnetic north and true north align, confusing early compasses and disorienting navigators. Add to that the area's violent weather patterns, sudden storms, and heavy sea and air traffic, and the so-called mystery becomes a deadly mix of human error, natural forces, and bad luck. Most scientists and researchers agree. There's nothing statistically unusual about the Bermuda Triangle. In fact, official investigations suggest that the number of disappearances is no higher than in any other busy part of the ocean. The U.S. Coast Guard has openly stated that they don't recognize the triangle as a real threat. They believe most cases are due to navigational mistakes, sudden weather changes, or mechanical failure. But not all voices agree. Some pilots and sailors tell of strange electrical malfunctions, glowing fogs, and distorted instruments. One pilot even claimed to fly through a strange tunnel of clouds only to arrive far ahead of schedule, with fuel mysteriously drained. Their stories are rare, but they're chilling enough to keep the mystery alive. Is the Bermuda Triangle just an overhyped patch of ocean? Or is there something else at work, hidden beneath the surface? Maybe the truth is simpler and darker. A place where violent storms meet magnetic anomalies, where technology fails and nature reigns. And in that chaos, we create stories to make sense of what we can't control, to explain what we can't accept. Because sometimes the real fear isn't the myth, it's the silence. The unanswered calls for help, the empty waters where ships once sailed, the radar screens that just go dark. You've just entered the darkness and come out changed. My name is Echo, and this is Echo Dark. If you're drawn to the strange, the forgotten, and the unsettling truth, subscribe and return to the dark with me, because the deepest shadows aren't always hiding monsters. Sometimes they're hiding the truth.